TLC's LPBW patriarch Matt Roloff ditched Zach Roloff for the failed farm purchase, but he confirms that they've reconciled. So, I think you are surprised by the bittersweet scenes on this season's TLC episode of LPBW that they were able to make things up. Little People, Big World, Matt Roloff versus Zach Roloff over farm purchase. Little People, Big World Season 23 focused on Zach Roloff pitching his father, Matt Roloff, to sell the family farm to him. It means he wants it. After all, his son's childhood was spent on the farm. Amy Roloff and Matt bought it in April 1990. Then, in May of 1990, Amy and Matt welcomed twins Jeremy Roloff and his brother Zach Roloff. From there, Matt turns the farm into a wonderland for their kids, which was shown in Little People, Big World. In the wonderland, Matt built an old west town, a medieval castle, a pirate ship, and more to entertain their family. Then, when they split in 2015, Matt purchased her share of the property for $975,000. And Matt claims he still owes money to Amy. So, when Zach wanted to purchase the farm, money became a big issue for his dad. And they did not agree from the get-go on what was a fair price. Matt told his son came in real hot on LPBW. He said his son demanded high and was not ready to negotiate. Zach's wife Tori Roloff and Matt's new girlfriend Karen Chandler were also in those exciting scenes. And the presence of the latter really annoyed his son in Little People, Big World. Amy Roloff, unhappy with Rift, blames ex-husband. Besides watching the father-son feud on the TLC series, they also engage in a war of words online. And Amy Roloff was strictly on Zach's side while her husband Chris Merrick took a more balanced approach to the family battle. At some point, Jeremy became interested in the farm, and his father felt his oldest son should have combined their efforts. My twin boys decided not to consider working together toward a possible joint sale, he wrote on social media. Afterward, Zach fired back, calling the statement misguided and false and calling it a shocking low of cowardice and manipulation for Matt's own gain. Amy found out about the sale from Chris because her ex-husband told her new husband about the sale first. Her response was ugh. The LPBW matriarch said her selling to Matt was based on the idea that their kids would be involved with the farm. She never thought he would ever sell to an outsider, and she blames her ex, not her son, for it not working out. Matt says he and Zach reconciled after Little People, Big World season. Things got so tense after farm sale negotiations fell apart that an upset Zach Roloff moved out of state. He and Tori left Oregon and drove to Battleground, Washington, about an hour away, and he even had Jackson Roloff reach the news to his grandfather. After that dispute, the LPBW season collapsed. There is little interaction between couples. Both sides expressed dissatisfaction since they were all previously close. Often, Karen and Matt babysat Jackson and Lila. That's all done now. However, in a recent video which was made for LPBW fan, Matt shared some great news about his relationship with Zach. He said, "I just spent time with Zach, so we're getting all the relationships back in order on our side." He said, "You can take a deep breath on that." So, if you were upset about the relationship between the son and the father that Matt Roloff would be permanently detached from Zach Roloff over this farm friction, you can relax. As of now, the property is still for sale for $4 million. It is on the market for 3 months now.